Hi, my Leo-Virgo Cusp. Okay, I'm actually hearing. Let's take a deep breath in and release. You are stepping into the last stretch of November, and spirits keep showing me this doorway. A doorway you're not just walking through, that you are actually claiming. This is the part of the month where truth rises, old fears dissolve, and you finally say, I am done shrinking. Now, this last few days of November are seriously powerful for you in love, career, money, and identity. Because the universe is aligning your path with absolute clarity. This energy feels like a mix of fire and earth. Your Leo heart awakening and your Virgo wisdom archering you. Beautiful souls, thank you again for hitting that love button, leaving a comment, and becoming subscribers of the Mystical Wolf Soul Tribe. I really, truly appreciate you. You know, from the 20th or on around the 20th, we had that new moon in Scorpio. This new moon woke up your deepest desires, something hidden that is becoming clear. A truth in love, a truth in finances, or perhaps it's a truth about what you are ready to release. Hey, your intuition has become louder, your boundaries have become stronger, and your desire for emotional honesty rises. Now, between the 20th and also the 22nd, the Sun, Mercury, and Uranus energy. Sun conjunct Mercury, Sun trine Neptune, Sun opposes Uranus, Uranus sextile Neptune, Mercury conjunct Lilith, Mercury trine Saturn and Jupiter. Wow, what a mouthful. But hey, that is big mental awakening for you. So hey, you might suddenly see who's draining your energy, what habits are you done with, what goals no longer match your frequency, what relationship patterns you're ready to break, where you've perhaps been playing too small. And with Uranus involved, expect twists. A sudden change, a message, a shift that pushes you forward, not backwards, but forward. Today I'm recording this, the Sun went into Sagittarius, and this is where your inner fire returns, your motivation kicks back in, your joy, your passion, as well as your ability to dream again. You may feel movement, you may feel purpose wakening up, you feel your soul whispering, go, don't wait anymore. Diving into, we're looking at like love, relationships, and connections. All right, I'm hearing your intuition is spot on, I'm hearing. All right, Venus is still in Scorpio, right? So everything feels deeper, more intense, more honest. Now, by the 30th, Venus moves into Sagittarius, where love becomes lighter, freer, more hopeful. But right before that, we have a mouthful again of Venus trine Jupiter, Venus trine Saturn, Venus trine Neptune, Venus opposes Uranus. A mouthful, right? This transformation energy in relationships. For some of you, old wounds rise so that you can finally close them. For others, maybe it's a new connection that comes in with heat and honesty. For couples, deep conversations create healing and clarity. Career and money, Mars in Sagittarius, active all month, gives you a new drive, new ideas, new courage, new direction. So with Mercury retrograde, that's until the 29th, right? Venus enters Sagittarius on the 30th. So your momentum is going to be skyrocketed. Okay, skyrocketed momentum. It came out so weird. Money is though flowing again, opportunities open, your confidence returns. You're basically stepping into more empowered version of yourself. This is a moment where the universe says it's okay to want more. Right? It's okay to want more. All right. Just a quick summary regarding these retrogrades for those of you that are interested. Otherwise, you can just forward to the cards. So, as we know, Mercury retrograde is from the 9th to the 29th, Sagittarius into Scorpio. This is themes regarding review, rethink, revise, commitment, travel, money, communication, and beliefs. Jupiter retrograded started from the 11th of November, a review of emotional patterns, home, family, and nurturing. Saturn retrograde, which is until the 28th, thank goodness. Karmic lessons are closing, spiritual maturity rising. Uranus retrograde is happening all month, which is regarding a major reset in your long-term direction. Neptune retrograde is all month, clearing out those illusions. The North Node retrograde, fated shifts. Chiron retrograde, old wounds healing from the root. So yeah, my Leo-Virgo Cusp spirit is now saying we're ready to dive into your cards for the rest of November and see further messages that Spirit wants. Spirit angels, ancestors, please come through clearly with messages for our Leo Virgos. What do they need to know during this time? Right. Knight of Wands reversed. Page of Wands. 10 of Swords. 10 of Pentacles. And this is all coming out reversed. Okay. Page of Pentacles. 2 of Swords reversed. 5 of Swords. The Fool. Temperance. Alright, let's give this a bit of a shuffle. And let's get some clarifiers out. Please, can we clarify these cards, Spirit, please? Wow, what fell here? 9 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. Alright. Let's clarify, Spirit, from 1 to 10. From the present energy all the way until the outcome. Beautiful souls, again, thank you for hitting that like button. I truly appreciate it. Okay. To the middle, turn it around. Let's have a look. We have Justice. King of Swords. 10 of Cups. Magician. King of Wands. 7 of Pentacles. Star. Ace of Wands. Strength. Oh wow, and the Wheel of Fortune. And we have the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. Here's your Leo side coming out. Nines could be significant. This whole year could have been significant for you. Beautiful souls. Let's dive in. Yeah, so the Hermit is archering this whole reading, beautiful souls. Hermit is really showing that the last stretch of November is perhaps going to be pulling you inward before it pulls you forward. And I'm getting a lot of this Mercury energy. All right, Mercury is a retrograde. So with the late month Virgo transits, all right, also activating your analytical side, all right. Mars is going to be stirring your spiritual sector. This is going to be a period of deep illumination. You're seeing the truth clearly, even parts of you that you try to ignore. Yeah, the year 9, all right. Very significant. I'm also hearing that this last part of the year 9 You're not withdrawing, you're busy upgrading. Okay, let's move her over there and let's have a look at the present energy again. Thank you for hitting that love button, beautiful souls. So we have the Knight of Wands reversed, clarified by Justice. Right. So here I feel your energy is firing inconsistently. Some days you perhaps are feeling motivated, some days you may feel blocked. And this is tying directly to that Mars-Uranus transition at the end of the month, right? Justice is bringing balance, that you're learning not to rush, you're learning the correct patterns, you're learning to correct patterns, before they repeat. And you're also busy reclaiming your alignment. You're reclaiming alignment. So what I'm getting here is that you're currently in a karmic correction that is busy happening. If something has been slowing down or is slowing down, it's because it needs to be realigned, not because you are busy failing. Now let's have a look here at your challenge here. It is the Page of Wands, clarified by the King of Swords. So your challenge here is acting before you think, or maybe overthinking before you act. Okay, so we've just gone into Sagittarius Sun, and also we're having that Mercury energy that's going to be pushing that excitement. But the King of Swords does demand logic, boundaries, and maturity. So perhaps you might be, during the last stretch of November, being asked to bring strategy to your spark. Okay? Excuse me. Confirmation. No more spontaneous choices that drain your energy, I'm hearing. Let's have a look at your root. Double tens could really be significant for you. And the Ten of Swords as well as the Ten of Cups is reversed. Powerful. This is a soul reset. You're healing from some sort of disappointment, family tensions, cycles of emotional exhaustion. The last stretch of November brings a Neptune clarity moment, okay? Illusions break and you will finally see what needs to end. So I'm hearing that you're releasing old emotional contracts, you're breaking generational patterns, and you're choosing yourself. Let me know if 1010s is really significant for you, and also 11s. Have you been seeing 11s? So here we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed, clarified by the Magician. Even 101 could be significant for some of you. Okay, so there was instability in the past, financially, family, commitment, long-term structure. But here with the Magician coming out, it shows that you are reclaiming your power. So earlier November, Venus transits reveal what no longer is secure, right? But now you rebuilding from a place of intention and not survival, all right? Let's have a look here. You do have the resources and the power to rebuild. Again, not from a place of survival. Okay. Your conscious here is the Page of Pentacles with the King of Wands reversed. Funny enough is the Cancer Leos in the same position also had the King of Wands reversed. Okay. You may be really focused on a new beginning. Work, money, health, maybe a fresh skill. But here with this King of Wands reversed, it shows you tempering ego, pressure, and perhaps a little bit of perfectionism. Now, with the sun moving into Sagittarius right now, you probably are focused, your focus shifts towards growth, okay? But I'm hearing also that your fire must be disciplined. You're learning that consistency beats the intensity. Ones really could be significant for some of you. Let me know in the comments if 1010s, 101s, or 11s, or even 1111 could be significant for some of you. Alright, so your near future is the Two of Swords reversed as well as the Seven of Pentacles. Maybe it's perhaps something to do with a decision that you've been avoiding a decision that you've avoided becomes unavoidable. But there might be a little bit of confusion. I'm hearing clarity arrives. Maybe you've also been a little bit impatient regarding the future. Alright, so late month Venus aspects activates patience. So you might have been impatient. I'm hearing that you need to trust in the timing. There is long-term rewards coming in. I'm hearing that you will finally see where to invest your energy and also not when to, and also where not to. Yeah, practice patience. Trust in the timing. There is long-term rewards. Perhaps it's been really coming in slow. You were a little bit uncertain. Funny that I keep wanting to just turn this. Perhaps 1 minute you're impatient, 1 minute you are patient. The stalemate breaks, I'm hearing. There is going to be a new path opening. And your effort starts returning results. 27. Could be a significant number for some of you. Perhaps it's a date. So this is you. Five of Swords reversed with the Star reversed. Alright, so this is coming through that you are tired of conflict. You're tired of misunderstanding and trying to fix everything. Now, the Star reverse shows your faith needs a little bit restoring. And this is actually tying with that late November energies that can be feeling a little bit draining. But I feel like they're purifying you. You're being guided to release battles that are not yours any longer. I'm hearing stop fighting for people who won't meet you halfway. Having a look at your environment here. The Fool and the Ace of Wands. Right. Maybe perhaps someone, or maybe it's a situation around you, wants a fresh start. This could be a new opportunity, a relationship. Maybe it's a job or a spark of inspiration. You know, Sagittarius season is going to be opening up doors. Definitely expect new chances, new connections, new creative energy. I'm hearing that there is a green light. Yes, you're being given the green light. The universe is giving you a green light to move forward. Hopes and fears is temperance and strength. 14 and 8. Add it together becomes 28. Break it down all the way to 10. Any of those numbers could be significant. Sagittarius and Leo energy here. You do want balance, healing and harmony. But you perhaps fear losing a little bit of control, losing patience, maybe losing your power. And you know, with Mars active and Sagittarius energy rising, perhaps you're going to feel a little bit tested emotionally and spiritually. You're hoping for peace, but afraid of your own availability. All right. And Spirit is saying that you don't need to be strong all the time. Your outcome is the Five of Cups with the Wheel. Wow. This is beautiful energy. Why? Because you turn your back on grief, regret, and what didn't work out. You're choosing hope, healing, and forward movement, forward motion. And with the wheel here, that is fate turning in your favor, destiny is shifting. There's going to be some sort of lucky break and a karmic alignment. Snakes could really be significant. Thunderstorms could be significant, as well as the moon cycles and white flowers. Even angel wings could be significant for some of you. Thunderstorms. With the late month Jupiter influence and then also that Sagittarius energy season, all right, there is going to be forward movement. Something that felt stuck is suddenly going to move again. There is some sort of turning point here. Some sort of cycle ends so that there can be a new cycle, a better new cycle that can begin. All right, so let's get some final advice. Let me know in the comments, beautiful souls, how this is playing out for you, if it's resonating, bringing you some sort of clarity. If you haven't yet, hit that love button. I would really truly appreciate it. Spirit angels, ancestors, if we can get some final cards of advice here from the Light Sneers Tarot deck for our Leo-Virgo cusps. Nine of Wands and the Death and Rebirth. 9 and 4s. 94 could be significant, or even 913. Can we get one more, please, here, Spirit? Ace of Pentacles. Lovely. All right. Your final advice here before we close this out. You are exhausted, but I'm hearing you're not finished. You've been fighting battles on your own for far too long. Emotionally, spiritually, perhaps even financially. And Spirit is acknowledging your resistance, I'm hearing. You've held the line even when perhaps you even felt bruised, you felt drained, and you felt misunderstood. All right, that's coming through with this Nine of Wands. Now, with the Death and Rebirth here, confirming that last chapter of this long cycle. This is the last chapter of this long cycle. Not a collapse, but a transformation that you are shedding, and you are busy clearing what's been weighing on you since earlier of this year. And this energy is actually perfectly aligned with the late November transits. What karmic closures and destinies are opening works hand in hand. That you're stepping out of survival mode, you're stepping into renewal, you're stepping into alignment. And we're closing this out with your final card of advice as the Ace of Pentacles, which is your confirmation here from Spirit that a new beginning is guaranteed. And this is physical, this is tangible, this is a grounded blessing. Could be a new job, a new home, a new financial path, some sort of new opportunity, a commitment, a new chapter that actually grows. And this isn't potential, it is seed energy. Okay? This is real, this is solid, this is meant for you. I'm hearing actually Spirit say you've been holding the door closed out of fear, now open it. Your breakthrough is on the other side. I'm also hearing that your persistence is paying off. Your transformation is nearly complete, and that your new beginning is already forming. All right? The wheel is turning in your favor to this new beginning. All right? So, well, beautiful souls, if this message helped you in any sort of way, brought you some clarity, resonated, do hit that love button if you haven't yet. Perhaps if you feel called to leave an affirmation, I welcome the new beginning that is meant for me. I welcome the new beginning that is meant for me. So yeah, leave a comment, hit that love button. If you're not yet subscribed, hey, what are you waiting for? All interaction with the channel really helps the channel out. I'm sending you so much love and light, and I'll check you in the next one.